Alright, where was I at? I think I've just done this bit. So, I can probably figure out something else around here. So there's this 3 that needs an extra 1, and that 2 needs an extra 1, so it could be either that or that. If it were this, then this is all connected around this way. If it's that, then it's still the same. I don't see a difference there. I think both of those would work. Yeah. We know that one's definitely not, but I don't really need to mark that in. I can see that quite quickly just at a glance. So what else could I work out? Maybe. So this 1 has 1 already. So this 2 has 2 in one of these 3 spaces. Why can't I draw? I can draw. There we go. One of these 3 spaces. And that one's going to need a 1. Oh, no, I was about to say that it has to be one of those 2, but no, it could be this one. Oh, wait. Yeah, one of these, at least, at most, is going to have a 1. It's going to be shaded in, right? Because this is a 2. It's like, yeah, there's got to be 2 filled in squares here. Therefore, at least one of these 2 is going to be filled in. At most 1, because that's a 1. Okay, so which ones? Well, if this one were filled in, then we'd have a problem. Maybe. Let's fill it in temporarily. Maybe with an X, so I don't forget. Okay. If that were filled in, one other one would be filled in. It can't be that one, it'd have to be that one. But then this would be coming up this way, this river is coming this direction, and there's a 3 here, so either that needs to be filled in, or that needs to be filled in, so that would be blocked off. So that one's not filled in, that one is, and that one is. Cool. Scroll, there we go. And then that one. I didn't do my boundary this time, who cares? That's good enough. So these are all done, cool. Therefore, this 3 is here. Sweet. I feel like I need to scribble on this just to make it look like the rest of it. And now I know, I think I sort of figured out this before from a different rule. Well, I figured it out from a kind of meta rule, but this is a river going around this corner. I think I figured out that it would be impossible for the puzzle to be able to make me fill these in. Therefore, they must be not filled in. But now I know for certain they must not be filled in. Okay, so 3. I don't think I can figure that out. There's a whole bunch of ways that could go. I potentially could figure out something else on this side now. Potentially. For example, I know that that's free and I know that's free, but they don't have any numbers next to them. This needs 1 more. This needs 1 more. If it were there, okay, there's something that can happen here for sure. Like if this one's extra 1 was here, and the 2 is done, and this 3 would have to get 2 extra ones here and here. Actually, I think this could work both ways around. Of course it could, because it's symmetrical. If it were here, oh, it's not symmetrical because it's a 3 and a 2. If it were here, that 3's done, that 3 needs another one. It could be either of those 2. And that 2 would have to be one of those 2. Yeah, there's too many ways of doing that. Whoops. Uh-oh. So this 3 needs 2 more. I already looked at this though. There's nothing I can figure out. As far as I could tell. Well, okay. So here's the thing. there's the thing. So this one needs one next to it, here or here. If this were filled in, then that would end up blocking all this off. There we go. Wait, is that true? Yeah, either of those would end up blocking all of that off if that were filled in. So it's not, it's these two. Neat. So this one is here. I wonder if it's going to keep going like this, where I sort of just follow this river, gradually filling in the banks along the way. This 3 would be fine. Would be fine. There's a lot I could do there. Have I drawn there? There we go, it's gone. This 3, I feel like there's a lot of ways that could go as well. Although, does this 3 affect that 3? Probably. Right? If these 2 were filled in as part of this 3, then there's no 3 here that would leave this, because it'd have to have at least 2 open spaces around this 3 to get through, but it can't because it's a 3 and it has 1 open space. Therefore, these 2 are not both filled in. But that's true if it's like that as well. That's still true like that. So what do I know so far? I know that they're both not filled in. In fact, if that's filled in, if that's filled in at all, we have a problem. Do we? Yes. 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 Because, okay, if that's filled in, then the other 2 are either going to be there, or there. In all those cases, this river is broken off from this direction, so it would have to go that way, but it can't go that way because it would have to have 2 open spaces next to the 3, so therefore that's not filled in. Cool. Doing outside the lines. Not that I'm doing inside the lines very well. Cool. That probably tells us something about this. Not really, because I don't know which way that connects. Okay, this 3 then. Well, it's definitely not like that. It's definitely not like that. It's definitely not like that, so therefore it's like this. Right, was that all of the options there? Well, yeah, every other option would end up filling in this space, so yep. Cool. Let's just keep following this river, I guess. 3, 2, 2. There's a few ways that could go. Like if that were like that, that could be filled in, and that's all fine. Maybe that other 3 influences things as well. Is there anything I could definitely rule out right now? No, because it doesn't really break. Nothing's going to break this river. Nothing that I do around here. I know at least that it's not that and that, because that would create an island, a pond there. And it's not that and that. Or even that or that. So that one's not filled in. Hold on. If that were filled in, then it could be those 2 though. Yeah, that's totally fine. So that one being filled in does not necessarily make things not work. It does if that one's not filled in. If it's that one and then these 2, then it doesn't work. Okay. All right. If it was that way around, then it can't be that one, but it could be that one, and that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm not sure I can figure that out yet. Where to go next then? Is this figure outable? Like if that 3 is sharing with this one, then that one has to be there, and these two would have to be here and here. Does that tell me anything? But then the 3 couldn't happen. Ah. Interesting. Okay, let's follow that again. If that 3 were filled in there, then this 1's done. This 1 therefore can't be there, it has to be here instead. Yeah. That 3, if that's 3 filled in there, then that one's there. That one has to be there. That one's done. So these 2 would have to be there and there. So that one can't be there, and so like none of those could be filled in. So that 3 can't be done. So that one's not filled in. That's super weird. How this like number over here is affected this number. So that one's not filled in. So therefore the other 3 are. I think. I hope that was right. That's interesting. I've started an entire separate area of the puzzle. There, scribble. Okay, so that 1 is not there. It could be in one of these spaces though. But it's not there though, right? Because that causes the same, we just go through the same process. Is that what the process was? No, that's when it was there. Okay, hold on. What happens if the 1 is here then? Oh wait, the problem was if the 1 was here. So if the 1's there, then that 1's there, the 2 would have to be there, so the 3 can't be done. Okay, so we know that. Okay, we know that as well. Handy. So then this 1 is in one of these 2 spaces. So there's a bunch of ways this could come out now, I think. Maybe? Also, it's either here and here. Oh no, because this one's going to affect things as well. Okay, let's follow some of them through. So this one needs 1, but it can't be here. It could be here, here, or here. Let's start with this bottom one. If it were there, then 2 could not be in these 2 places. It have to be there and there, and we have the same problem as before. This 2 is now done, so the 3 can't be done. So it's not there. Okay, so then here, the next 2 can't be there. It could be there or there. If it's there, then it's stopping this 1 immediately. If it's there, then this 2 needs another 1. There's a few ways that could go. That would work. I think it'd probably work here as well. If that's there, then the other 2's there or there. This one's there or there. Yeah, okay, so either of those works. I know that's empty though. Guess I could mark that in some way. Should I change colour? How do I change colour? I can't remember. There is a way of me doing it. Is it like shift right click? No. Shift alt right click? Whoa, yes. Why are the colours off the bottom? Green? Sure. So I know this one's empty. I was going to put a line in. Or a circle. Let's do a circle so it's more noticeable. I can erase that later. Okay. Now, how do I... Is it I for the eyedropper? Okay, cool. I can probably figure something out here, right? This one is definitely not there or there, because it blocked these two bits off. So it's there or there. I guess either of those is fine. I do now know that both of those are empty though. But I can see that quite easily. That one's harder to see, which is why I've marked it down. But that does mean that this 2 is only going to have 1 on this side of it, on the right hand side of the 2. Which is either shown with that 1 or it's down here. Either's fine. There must be something else I can do around here. What about this 3 and this 2? These 2s, what colour am I? I'm blue. I mean, it could be like that, and then they're all done in one go. One fell swoop. If we're like that, then there's plenty of ways to do this. Yeah. I need to find areas that would cut off rivers like this, but I can't figure that out, I don't think. What did I work out here? How did I do it? I followed a whole sequence of things. Maybe I can do that somewhere else as well. Can I do that somewhere else? Where else? Oh, that's interesting. So this 3 and this 1 adjacent to each other. The 1 has to be shared with this 3. Right? Because otherwise I couldn't do the 3. If the 1 was over here, I couldn't do the 3. Therefore, those 2 are empty. Yes. Those 2 are necessarily empty because the 1 has to be on this side because it has to be part of the 3. Okay, if those 2 are necessarily empty, then this 3 is this way around. That's cool. That's at the line, but oh well. Okay, that's going to tell us something about this. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. This 1 is on one of these sides, but I don't know which. Could be either there or there. Oh, well, I do know that those 2 are filled in there, right? Because it can't be both of the other 2. So either this is filled in or this is filled in. Okay. There's got to be some more I can do now. This 3, there's probably a few ways it could go. This might all be affected now because of this. So this 2 and this 3. Right, either both of the 2 are here, or at least one of them is. How does that help? Either both are here or one of them is. Therefore, one of these bottom ones is empty, but I can't tell which one. If this 3 were like this, then this 2 could be here, or it could be here. If we're like this, it's just the same, just the other way around. If we're like this, it would be open, and that's also fine. Except that I'm pretty sure that breaks this up here, but I still don't think I can roll everything out. This 2 and this 3, I've already looked at them, haven't I? If they're shared, then one of these is filled in. If they're not shared, well, they're not both over here. Otherwise, the 3 can't be done. So one of these is filled in, but I can't tell which one. Hold on. One of them or both, right? Yeah, both is fine. Okay, however, so one of these is filled in, or both, because of the 3. However, if that were filled in, and that weren't, then the other one would be, I guess it could be there. Nah, that'd be fine. Yeah. I thought I figured out a way to prove that T would be an island, a pond in that sense, in that case. I think I can figure this out. Let's go back to this. If these 2 were both filled in, then these 2 would not be, and then we can't do the 3. Therefore, only one of these is filled in, or neither of them. If one of them's filled in, it's not that one. So either D's filled in, or neither D nor K is filled in. Okay, so if D is filled in, then the other one could be there. In which case this would be going, there's a few ways it could go. There. That could go on either side. I do feel like this 3 is going to be affected as well, though. Oh wait, hold on, that 2's now got, hold on, I've messed this up. If D's filled in, then the 3 can't be both of those, it has to be one of them. So it's either that, which is that's open, or it's, I see, that, which is not possible. So if D's filled in, then it's that. Okay, the other option is that neither's filled in, so it's this, and then one of these 2, and then one of these 2. All of this is fine. Except only one of these can be free. That's going to be blocked. Oh. Right, if there's a river coming from here, this 3 has no way of letting it through. I can only let one bit of water through at a time. That's how I'm understanding this, yes. So this can't come through here. This river, if there is one, and there is, this comes a different way, which would work if it was like this. Okay, so the 2 situations were either D's filled in and it's like this, or neither of them are filled in, so it's these 2 are filled in which case it's going that way and it can't go that way. So it's D's filled in. Yeah? Okay. Double check. D is filled in. Let's just do everything I can think of this 2. Let's say these 2 are filled in. We can't do the 3 anymore. Let's say this one's filled in. Then the 2 could be here and this is closed off. Or it could be here and that's closed off. Let's say, what have I done so far? I did those 2. Let's say these 2 are both filled in. Oh no, I didn't do that one. Let's see, these 2 are filled in. I feel like I'm missing stuff. No, that can't go that way. If D is filled in, it can't be this one because then it would go around like that. Okay, I think I've got it. I think that's right. So there, like that. Cool. Which now allows this to escape out this way. So that 3 has to be this. Neato. The river has escaped. Now what? Now, this 3, I'm not sure. Those are open. But there's no reason this couldn't just stop there, right? That could go that way. Maybe? Oh no. Okay, hold on. So if that's closed off like that, this one's going along this way, this river's going this way, and it's going to get to this 2. The problem there is that this 3 couldn't let it through this way. The river could not flow past this 3, because any one of those could be open. Well, no, that's not true. It could if it went that way. But that would require both those to be empty, so those 2 would be filled, which is fine. That's totally fine. In fact, it's very plausible that's exactly what's happening right here. Wait, if that were filled, this 1, could do basically anything. Oh, I know that 1's in one of those 2 spaces, yeah. Because the 3 still needs another one. There, or... Well, okay, so that's interesting. If that were filled in, that would force this 3 to be either like that, or like that, or like that. Okay, quite a few different things. This 3 and this 2 is interesting, but I don't think I can quite figure it out yet. I don't think. Well, I've said that before, and it's not been true. This 1 and this 3. Okay, this might be useful. If this 1 were here, or if this 3 were empty here, then this 1 would have to be in one of these 3 spaces. Yeah, sure. Okay, so if the 1 were there, then one of those 3 would have to be empty. That's just too much. It's either that. Yeah, I don't know. I need adjacent numbers. Adjacent numbers are useful. What about this? Can I still not figure out this? I don't think so, because there's a bunch of ways these rivers could connect around each other. Like, that would be fine. That would be fine. Yep. So the more I could figure out down here with the 2s. Okay, I know they're not both filled in, right? Because then I can't do the 3. So only one of these is filled in. I already went through this. I think it came up with 2 or 3 possible solutions, and I couldn't narrow it down. This one's interesting. So that we know that's empty. That's a river. This one could be either there or there. In either case, that one's empty. That one has to be empty to let stuff through. If it's here, here, or here. If it's here, then that could go there. That'd be fine. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of ways this will work like that as well. I know that these 3s don't face each other like this, otherwise we make a pond in the middle. Wait, okay, so if that's like that, and that forces that to be empty, so therefore that 3 has to be like that, so it can't be. So therefore that's filled in. Okay, I'll take what I can get.